What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Zach. Just going to be sleeving some cards today and kind of talking about some stuff. Open this today. Banger. Nice. I want to just talk about the private sellers and the scalpers and stuff like that, and people that want to say, oh, well, they're just trying to make a living too, and you're a grown man, why do you care? Things like that, things of that nature. But, it really is, beyond just saying like, oh, it's a kid's game, you're acting, if it's really a kid's game, why are you buying stuff? It's like, well, it's beyond that. It goes far beyond that. It goes to, you're ruining the spirit of the hobby. And I know some people don't like to hear that, but it is the truth, because that is exactly what they're doing. They're ruining the spirit of the hobby when people like myself who work 10 hours a day, barely get any time off to try to find cards and have a family to take care of, we can't justify spending $300 for an ETB, and that it's absurd to me. And to take it a step further than that, I want to talk about supply and demand, when really what these individuals are doing is creating scarcity for the sake of profit, and the supply itself is meant for children. This is a children's game. I myself personally have been collecting since I was 10 years old. Recently lost my collection, and so I had to restart. This is me restarting. I've amassed this and I've begun the journey of sorting it out and kind of gaining an understanding of how the market has been working over the past couple of years, and also just wanted to clear the air on some videos that I've seen and some things I've seen on Reddit about how companies like GameStop have been bumping up their prices and charging market prices over retail. I've spoken with GameStop managers that say that isn't the case, and if it is the case in certain areas, those individuals that are doing that in those stores are being held accountable for those actions. So back on the scalpers, I just want to, it's frustrating. I've encountered a couple in the wild. I shouldn't have to take time off of work. Nobody should have to take time off of work to try to make it to Walmart, GameStop, Target, Best Buy, places like that, Barnes and Noble, to be able to get a chance at a booster pack. It's absurd. It's unnecessary, and it's unreasonable. And just kind of in that same kind of a very blurry card. In that line is well, now I've lost my train of thought. So this card threw me off. It's probably fake. But to say that I'm being unreasonable and I should just pay the market prices if I really want the cards, that's unreasonable. Now, a lot of companies have started to implement purchase limits. They're not allowing online ordering anymore. things like that. And that is by far one of the best moves they could have made at this point. There's still issues, obviously, but until those issues are properly resolved, you know, it's just, I said, they want to talk about supply and demand. That's not the case. The supply is for children and collectors, and again, and I bought into the hype, not gonna lie. I started a sealed collection, if you will, sealed collection. And I think in doing that, started to get lost in that cycle of, oh, if I open this pack, I might get a $3,000 card. And it should never be about the value of an individual card according to the market. It should be about the value of an individual card according to the individual that opened the pack. Everybody should have their own chase cards. There shouldn't be a single chase card in a set. And so when that happens, again, people have forgotten the spirit of the hobby, and it's dying, I believe. And I don't like to sell my cards. I prefer to trade to get different cards, because it's the name of the game. It's a trading card game. In addition to that, I've decided I'm going to rip my entire sealed collection. Got Prismatic, got Obsidian Flame, Stellar Crown, things of that nature, all the new stuff, all the chase packs. So that being said, I'll be doing that probably over the next few videos once I get this mess sorted out. Until then, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.